Good morning, friends. This is Mina Haru hosting at Back in the Day Self Care Skincare Cafe.
Back in the day, we were glowing on the low, sun-kissed skin, little freckles in a row.
Well, did you know the biggest organ on our body is our skin, right? And then adding hair to it, that's even bigger. So I just want to inform you that if you're feeling tired, overwhelmed, stressed out, it's because we're not taking really good care of our skin. And guess what? It's not even your fault. Everyone's producing products, maybe good products, or maybe products that say it's natural, but it still have over 28 ingredients on the back of it. And we trust it because, if it can go through inspections and through everything it needs to go through, well, as human beings, we trust it. But I'm here to tell you, just because it has 28 or 30 ingredients on there, it doesn't mean that it's healthy for your skin. And is it hard to be healthy? Yeah, right? It's hard for all of us to be healthy. But if you give tribute to your skin at least once to show your appreciation, it will definitely give it back. And that's only if you feed your skin, feed your hair motto. That's what I believe. Feed your hair, feed your skin. Your skin will adapt itself. And guess what? You'll need less of what you've been using because you're feeding it the things that you need to feed it. So let's get started. I promise, well, I don't know if I say I promise, but I love dancing and I don't care how I look when I do it, right? Because I think I can dance, right? Well, the cool thing is I was telling you about my sweet curry circulation oil, right? And you know what's cool about my skincare? It comes with a song. How about that? Also, later on in another video, I'm going to mention, you see these books right here? And there's many. It took me a whole year. But for short attention span readers, for some reason, I cannot go over 22 pages. So you know the rest is all visual, right? That's the best thing for short attention span readers like myself, right? So the cool thing is I would like to go over one of the books, at least one, even though I published 19. And yes, you can get them on Amazon, but I feel like what's special than you coming in my store, you buying a book, and I sign it with my beautiful signature. I think I have a nice signature. I don't know. You'll let me know when you buy a book. Also, you get a discount. It's not a discount on Amazon, but it's there if you don't want to come see me and say hi and enjoy the atmosphere and enjoy the experience of Mina Haru with Back in the Day Self-Care Skincare Cafe. Why? Because I'm always focused on your skin. Okay, so the nice thing is every product that I produce to you, I love dancing. So I need to dance for you when I produce a product, right? Make you feel good. So while you're listening to it, it'll make you dance up in here. And then you brought a product and then you can dance it all over the world if you want, right? Okay, so I'm promising you this dance. First, let me get serious. Oh, wait, when you heard that, it sounded real serious, right? So let me not get so serious. But I'm gonna show you how awesome my short attention span books are, right? Now, mind you, people write books and it can't connect to them. I said if I was gonna be an author, I want every book that you read, it has to connect to you in your circumstances, your life. So when you read my book, you want to cry. You want those emotions. Who reads a book and there's no emotions, right? So the cool thing about my books, you can connect because it's short attention span. a snack for readers, right? So one that was really popular, this is not my first book I published, but this was my second because I saw that it was needed. And anything in my book I already experienced. That's important. Oh, wow, she's been there. Or, oh, wow, she's where I was or where I'm trying to get to, right? Well, that's what my books does. Okay, so they're self-help books. And there's some fun ones too. Okay. The cool thing is, let me show you one good one. Was it? This is my second book that I published, and why this book is important. This one, right? So in my backyard, there are hummingbirds and they are gorgeous. Why? Because I feed them. That's why they're in there. Right? So this is the back of my book. Why I chose a hummingbird? Because they're the smallest things in the world, right? Well, not the smallest things, but they're small, but they move quickly in the air, right? So like us as people, we can adapt just like a hummingbird. We move quickly. We have to get things done. So we are a hummingbird at heart, right? So let me show you before we dance, right? Let me show you. I thought this was important. The reason why I made it this title, everyone works so hard, right? Let's talk about that. Y'all all work hard, right? But then we love our families. We love our friends. But the problem is we find it where they expect so much from us. Family members like, I need you to do this because you're supposed to, because you're the oldest, or you're the one that's more responsible in the family. I'm gonna need you to do this. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna need. It's a lot of I'm gonna needs, right? But what about what we need? And we don't even ask, right? So I thought this book is perfect. For short attention span readers, right? So you can get a lot out of it. When I choose me, when you choose you, the world heals too. You don't have to be beck and calling for everybody. As long as you are healthy, as long as you're taking very good care of yourself, as long as you are safe and you're being safe in your life, you are contributing to all of us. That's how you give. And that's not selfish. I don't want you to feel guilty. You feeling like you gotta do everything for everyone. No, you doing for you is not being selfish. What is that saying? You put your own mask on first before you help somebody. Well, that's a true statement. Once you put the mask on yourself, you can help everybody, right? But it's backwards. I noticed that what I've been seeing, and I was the same one. I was the same way too, but to the point where it's breaking me. You cannot let ones break you. When you start to feel broken and, not happy, well, that's not healthy. So when I choose me, the world heals too. By Akia Me. Well, I like everything about Japan. So any of my books you can get with my Japanese name, Akia Me, pen name, or Mina Haru. They're more for children's books, but I have some ones for adults too with my Mina Haru name. Okay, so let me just read you a passage. Nice thing about my books, I don't leave you hanging after you just read my book. It's it. No, I stick with you. So in my books, I have penny for your thoughts. Did you know when you start writing your thoughts down, you start to heal? Did you know that? Yeah, you start to heal because now you're seeing it on paper. It's no longer clouding your mind anymore. You can actually breathe, right? Yeah, penny for your thoughts. See? So every poem, I thought poems were better because they're soft and they're not pointing, telling you what to do. Because I don't want nobody telling me what to do, right? Because we're grown. And so right here, you see where you can read it. And if it's what you feel inside, this is you. You can put, you see where I have penny for your thoughts? That's a reflection. You can reflect what you just read and feel good about it. And then it'll help you apply yourself and you'll start to, put boundaries, keep yourself safe. When someone crossed that boundary and not respectful, well, guess what? They need to work on themselves, right? But you have a safe space for you. So let me see which one's my favorite, because when I wrote this book, it was a lot going on in my life. I like this one. Let's read this one, right? Boundaries aren't bitterness. They're balanced. Did you know that? But now you know, right? So let me read this to you. I'm going to see if I can read it as poetic as possible, okay? I used to worry that saying no would make me look cold, that setting a line would make them feel unloved. And that's anyone surrounding you. It could be your children, family, husbands, wives, you name it. But I've learned love without boundaries becomes resentment. Yeah. Resentment. You start resenting the person that's crossing your boundaries. And do we want to do that? No, we love all of them. But you have to protect you, right? And boundaries are not the wall. They're the door, right? An exit. The way back to me without losing myself again. Yeah, you hear that? Again. We've done it too many times. And then my little thought, boundaries don't close you off. They keep you whole. Do you hear that? Okay, I'm going to have to give myself a snap. I mean, because it was poems. I mean, I hope it sounded beautiful, but I had to snap. I had to give it to you that way. I hope this book can help you create healthy boundaries around ones that give really bad energy and negativity in your life. And you know what happens? Because guess what? I'm going to tell you what happens. When you put boundaries there, you'll know if they love you or not, because they'll respect your boundaries so they can be around you again. It's just simple as that. If they love you, they're going to respect your boundaries so you can continue to live for you, so you can continue living for the world of what I just said. The world heals when you take care of yourself, right? So I'm only reading one. I don't want to read all of them, because then, I read you the whole book. You don't need the book then, right? But it's nice. I hope you enjoyed that. So now I promise you, I ain't promise you a dance, but with my sweet curry oil, you know what? It deserves a dance, right? So let's do it. And I hope y'all dance with me, because I think this song's amazing that my husband created for my products. Okay. So you can get this book on Amazon. You can also, if you live in Las Vegas, let me tell you, if you live in Las Vegas, someone was telling me I can open up a book group. I thought we just go to book groups and buy someone else's books. I didn't know I can be the author, and y'all come join me and we read awesome poems together and reflect together. We can do that together. Why? I'm retired. What else do I have to do but make amazing skincare for you, along with making your life a little bit more happier than the next day? I could do that for you, as long as I'm still alive though, but I can do that for you. So now you ready to dance? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what it's called. Again, it's my sweet curry circulation oil song. Okay, and it sounds amazing. So I'm going to play it. Hope it ain't too loud for you, but I want y'all to get up and dance with me. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's called Sweet Curry. And listen to the verdicts. The way my husband created it, it's when you listen to it, it makes you want to put on Sweet Curry, of course. I mean, songs and dancing is awesome, right? So let's do this. Look at my signature.
My hands are like the winter, my feet are made of stone, carrying the heavy weight of the day I have known. Everything
So I hope you enjoy that. Woo! So I hope you can come to my shop. What is it? Booth D, 18A at the Fantastic Indoor Swap Meet. If not, you can definitely order the sweet curry online, and you can also dance in your privacy of your home. You don't have to come here and dance with me, but it would be cool, right? Smell like curry, sweet curry. Yes, smell like sweet curry, and just dance ourselves away. So I hope you enjoy that today. Well, back at you. See you soon for other new things about feeding your skin and feeding your hair. Your girl, Mina Haru, hosting Back in the Day Self Care. See you guys soon.